Terri Garden here. Today I am going to get ready to brine my turkey because my Thanksgiving is actually going to be tomorrow. I am going to see family today, Thursday, but tomorrow I'm actually doing a special little turkey event for a few of my orphan friends and my husband. A lot of times, family can decide to do it one way, and then, if you personally, if you don't want to ruffle feathers, then what I say is, you got an extra day, make one for yourself. And one of the things that I really like to do is to brine my turkey. So I don't know if you guys brine your turkey, but it's a great way to keep the moisture in, and it's a really, it's really fun. First, I have to point out that I always get a Foster Farms turkey, so I kept the wrapping so you could see that I do Foster Farms. Why? Because I'm a Foster Farms chicken, and you always bite the bird that feeds you. Yes, if you're going to do the commercials, you have to, support your product, and Foster Farms is also my favorite. So I have washed my bird, and I want to, those of you who haven't ever cooked a bird before, and forgive me if you have, but these are things that I ran into, is to be sure to remove the this little package right here, which is tucked under the skin, and the neck. You can save that for a great soup later, but you don't want to cook that in your bird, right? Okay, and then I've carefully saved the cooking instructions for tomorrow. So the idea about brining is to brine for at least 12 to 24 hours. And since I'm cooking tomorrow, it'll be 24 hours. So one of the things, if you know all about brining, you can put it in a big pot, you can put it in a brining bag. But one of the things I've found that I love to do, because we have a little turkey, is to brine it in a crisper drawer. That's right, this is my refrigerator crisper drawer. And what I'm going to do is set it here, and then I'm going to put a brining bag inside and the double plastic. Make sure that they don't leak. But I set that here like this. Now, if you have a giant turkey, this may not work. But if you have a little turkey like mine, 15 pounds or less, this actually works very, very nicely. And then you take your happy little bird. Here he is here. See? And you set him inside. So now he is set inside the drawer. And we're going to make sure that there we go, that he's in that bag, right? Okay, so he's all set. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create the brining solution. And the brining solution is 1 cup of kosher salt. So there it is, right there. And I'm just going to add a little peppercorn. I like my stuff a little. So there's some peppercorns in there. And then this water needs to be heated so that it's warm enough for the salt to melt. So it doesn't have to be piping hot, but it needs to be heated long enough so that the salt will melt. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'll be back.